Hello! Welcome back to Empty Nester Chronicles. It's Sharonda. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that's near and dear to my heart, making that extra income through rental property. So, if you're looking to add a little cushion to that retirement fund, or maybe just create some financial freedom, stick with me. I know a lot of us empty nesters are looking at our futures with excitement, but maybe a little uncertainty too. Real estate can be a great answer to that, even if it sounds intimidating at first. Did you know that in recent years, over 30% of empty nesters have turned to property rentals, like Airbnb and Vrbo, as an extra income source? Think about it, our kids are out of the house, we might even have a spare room or an extra property, and rental demand is sky high, especially for short stays. Plus, who doesn't want a little extra monthly cash flow coming in? Maybe you've been paying down that mortgage for years, and it's practically a goldmine now. Tapping into that property can be a perfect way to give you a little boost without going back to the 9-to-5 grind. In this video, we'll talk about how you, as empty nesters, can develop a new income stream in retirement by investing in apartment or condominium properties. This approach is especially ideal if you want a hands-off investment strategy. By focusing on apartment-style properties or condos managed by property management companies, you can capitalize on the Airbnb and short-term rental markets while reducing the hands-on management that comes with traditional single-family rental properties. Reasons to choose apartment or condo investments over single-family homes. Easier management. A major benefit of condos and apartments is that they're often part of larger complexes, which means you can hire property management companies to handle the day-to-day responsibilities from maintenance to tenant issues. More flexibility with short-term rentals. Condos in particular may allow short-term rentals, but it's important to check HOA rules and local regulations. This flexibility gives you the chance to list your property on platforms like Airbnb, allowing you to tap into the short-term rental market without the challenges of managing individual family homes. Less wear and tear. Condos and apartments typically handle their own grounds and exterior maintenance, so you avoid the extra upkeep associated with a single-family property, making it easier on you. Setting up your condo for Airbnb or short-term stays. Step-by-step approach. 1. Find the right property. Look for apartment or condo buildings in desirable areas where people commonly seek short-term stays, urban areas, near tourist attractions or business hubs. 2. Verify rules and regulations. Make sure your condo or apartment complex allows short-term rentals. Some HOAs restrict this type of rental, so always check in advance. 3. Hire a management company. Once you purchase the property, find a management company that specializes in handling short-term rentals. They can handle everything from guest check-ins to cleaning. 4. Prepare the property for guests. Furnish and decorate the condo to appeal to short-term guests, ensuring it has the amenities they'll need, like high-speed internet, comfortable bedding, and a fully stocked kitchen. Helpful tips. Insurance coverage. Ensure you have adequate insurance that covers short-term rentals. Pricing strategy. Research similar Airbnb listings in your area to set a competitive rate. Understanding the advantages of short-term rentals. Higher income potential. Short-term rentals can often generate more revenue than traditional rentals if managed well, with the potential for higher rates during peak travel times. Flexibility in use. Short-term rentals give you flexibility. You can block off dates for personal use or offer discounts to attract guests during slower seasons. Avoiding pitfalls with short-term rentals. Preventing property abuse. With short-term rentals, there is a risk of guests causing damage. A good management company will screen guests and conduct regular property checks. Avoiding over-renting. Keep the property in good condition by scheduling breaks between guests to allow for thorough cleanings and upkeep. This is a time to redefine what life looks like post-retirement. So, Embrace this journey with excitement. By following these steps, you can tap into a profitable market, generate passive income, and still have the time to enjoy your retirement. This investment can contribute to financial security in retirement and even provide a legacy for your family. Now, let's talk about the perks of leasing short-term rentals, because let me tell you, there are a lot of them. Extra cash flow. Even a small property can add hundreds or even thousands each month to your income. Tax deductions. You get to deduct things like repairs, maintenance, property taxes, and even some travel expenses if you manage a property from afar. Long-term appreciation. Real estate typically grows in value over time, which means it's not just cash in your pocket now, but potentially a big payday if you ever decide to sell. Flexibility. With short-term rentals like Airbnb, you control the availability. Want to take a trip yourself? Or host family for a reunion? Just block off those dates. Ease into retirement. This is a way to semi-retire. You're not working full-time, but you're still bringing in income. All right, let's break it down with some easy steps to get started. You don't need a PhD in real estate or millions in the bank. 1. Evaluate your space. Look at what you already have. Is there a spare room? Maybe a basement or a small rental unit you're not using. 2. Choose your platform. Airbnb, Vrbo, and Booking.com are great for short-term rentals. Or if you're leaning toward long-term tenants, consider sites like Zillow Rentals or even good old Craigslist. 3. Set up your space. You don't have to break the bank here. A cozy, clean space goes a long way. Some nice bedding, good lighting, and basic amenities like Wi-Fi are really all most guests need. 4. Do a little marketing. Take good photos, write a detailed description, and maybe add a few local highlights. People love to know about nearby attractions or restaurants. 5. Get legal and insured. Check local regulations and consider a short-term rental insurance policy. This will keep you covered if anything goes wrong. 6. Set your price and start hosting. You can look at similar listings in your area to get an idea of pricing. Most platforms also have tools to help you determine what's competitive. Alright, so where can you get help? There are tons of resources out there for new hosts. Airbnb and Vrbo guides, they offer hosting guides and online support, and there are host communities where you can ask questions. Local real estate meetups. Many cities have meetups where real estate investors get together to share tips and strategies. YouTube and podcasts. I mean, hey, you're here on YouTube, right? There are plenty of channels that focus on rental properties and passive income. Local real estate agents. They can also be a goldmine of information, especially if you're considering buying a new property to rent. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, isn't this risky? Or do I have the energy for this? But remember this, you are capable of so much more than you think. This phase of life isn't about slowing down, it's about harnessing our experience, our wisdom, and our resources in smart ways. And there's this old saying I love, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. It's never too late to start building your financial freedom. Now, let's clear up a couple of myths. Myth number 1, I need tons of money up front. Not necessarily. Many people start small, with just a spare room or a small, affordable property. Myth number 2, hosting is too time-consuming. Not with the tools we have today. Airbnb even offers co-host options where someone else helps manage your bookings. Myth number 3, I'm too old for this. Oh, no you're not. Age is just a number. And believe me, the experience and reliability we bring to the table as empty nesters is actually a huge advantage. So, if you've been on the fence about diving into rental property, this is your sign to start exploring. Take it step by step and don't be afraid to ask questions. You can do this, and trust me, that extra income is going to feel good. It's about setting up a future that gives you the freedom to travel, spend time with family, or maybe even just spoil the grandkids a little. Thanks for tuning in to the Empty Nester Chronicles. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like if you found this helpful, and hit the notification bell. We will be sure to let you know when we post our next video, and as always, I'll see you next time, ready to conquer this next phase of life together. Till then, take care of yourself, and take good care of someone else. Goodbye.